Wait a minute, was it raining yesterday? Wait a minute. That's crazy talk. Deal with the other one later. That is not new. Alrighty. It is Sunday. I mean, the turnip day. I think it was raining yesterday. If I'm not mistaken, it was raining yesterday. So let's see what's going on here. Thankfully, campers over here. They're not in an important acre. Like they aren't taking up space. I would like to buy turnips today, and I would like to succeed. But I think we all know that's easier said than done lately. Because, like, I've had some bad luck for the past while. I would like today to change that, but you never know. Last week we had a great price, but ultimately that didn't matter. It just meant that I was able to buy them quicker, and it took a long time because Joan wasn't cooperating anyway. So that was super fun. Anyway, today we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so that is a gyroid. It was raining yesterday. I figure I will probably see them as I'm running around looking for Joan. So that's the plan. We're gonna just see if I can find them as I run around. I'm not like looking too hard. I probably should, but I just want to succeed today, you know? That's all. I was thinking I might be on a little earlier, but that didn't happen. I woke up at like 8:30, and then I was like, okay, let me get a little bit more sleep, and then it was like 9:40. I went, oh. So that's how it's gonna be. Ah, she's an anteater, and she's angry. So yeah, we're looking for Joan. Tortimer should be at the Wishing Well. And there's also the fishing tourney, and we have a couple large bass already. Okay, where is Joan at? Katrina's gonna show up tonight, but we're not gonna deal with her. We're gonna instead do that tomorrow. For reals though, where's she at? Like, if there's a quicker way to find out where she is, I think I wouldn't hate this as much. There's just too many different, like, variables that make this really frustrating. Apparently, like, New Leaf, you can use, like, the megaphone to, like, find her. That's cool. I don't remember having that much money in New Leaf, though, so, like, Oh, she can't be here. Why do I even bother? Okay, I think she's in some awful acre, probably. That's the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting a vibe, and I don't like it. But hey, here's another gyroid. I like when they're easy, and I don't have to, like, look too hard for them. That's always pretty nice. I never find her in this acre. I don't know. Okay, yeah, this sucks so far. Okay, cool. Waste my time more, please. Please. I didn't mean to scoop through his body. Okay, I think that's all the dialogue. I just like to see the unique stuff. Okay, this is actually bad, I would say. You like legit just like over here or something? I mean, this wouldn't be the like worst acre. There's no money here. It's definitely like a minus. Okay, what? Hello? Oh, there's a little rainbow. Where is she? What is this? Like, what? I guess let me just assess this real quick, since I already have them. Tall gargoyd. I need tall gongoid. Not the gargoyd though. A buzzoid. Okay, we need the buzzoid. But gargoyd is a no. So let's go drop Gargleson over here. And this is buzzoid. Okay, cool. Yeah, this will get better obviously as time goes on. And those don't quite match, but whatever. That's just for now. Okay, now where is Joan? Legitimately, what is this? Like, why? Why must I spend 5 minutes running around town not finding her? Why? I feel like I looked everywhere. So I feel like this is a similar situation to last time where she's like in an acre with 2 layers. That's the only thing I've got. She doesn't appear to be here. I looked at the ones up top in the main area and she's not here. This was a problem last week. Honestly, finding her is one of the worst parts of this. Buying takes forever, but when you have to take forever just finding her, like, it's one thing to find her in a bad acre, and it's another thing to spend 10 minutes to find her in an awful acre, you know? But for real though, where is she? I don't understand. I looked at those ones, and she wasn't there. That would suggest that it's like, we're assuming it's a bad acre, or a 2-tiered acre. It'll need to be on this side. So I have a feeling it's like the waterfall one. But like, it's not very easy for me to check that one. Okay, what? Where? Is this, like, honestly, I know I've already said it, but this is the most frustrating part. Like, it takes forever to run around town trying to find her. And because it's a time game, that's just like, ugh. And you can only hold so much, you can only buy so much. Thinking maybe she's here, she was behind a building. Maybe she's behind the museum. I'm trying, but so far, I'm being thwarted. This is not going well. Hello? What do you mean she's been here the whole time? Okay. Oh, my week's been fine. It's been fine. What about yours? Like, I don't know, it's not like nothing special over here, I don't think. Just an average week. Okay, this is awful, but like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I take these 6 and I place them here, we have a square that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, 7 by 7. Crazy, that's 49. That's definitely not a lot. That's pretty frustrating. Like, at least if people, like, you know, call to give you a heads up, you can, like, maybe use the time better, or, you know, maybe get someone else. So, yeah, I can understand the frustration there. Like, it's not that hard. Or maybe it is, I don't know. So if I have 49, and if I take 11 bags, like so, I now have 60, which is 1.2 mil. And if I take, that's like, ooh, okay, that's, nah, okay, no, space. Good job, the station. See, that acre had money, because, like, what if Joan was there? But honestly, the amount of money I have outside is actually decreasing. I keep losing, and it keeps getting consolidated, and it's actually a problem. So, we need to make money and then fix that. That's really what needs to happen. I put so much away because I just want to hit 100 mil. And if I do hit money this time, maybe that'll happen, but... So there you go. Now we have like some sort of formation. I don't even know how much I can drop in this acre. I guess there's like a decent amount of trees. There's a house. But it's like got a lot of fairly open space, I suppose. Maybe that's enough. Let's just rip the band-aid off. I might have done all that, and this might be like the worst price we've ever seen. Please don't be though, of course. But like, wow, classic. I really do. Just for the record, I have not seen a spike since like 5 weeks ago. The last spike was 5 weeks ago. We've had 4 weeks of just nothing. 4 weeks of just solid loss. Like, legitimately, I've lost 4 weeks in a row. So it's not very fun. Pretty bad, actually. So we're gonna see if we can turn that around. 94 is not great, but it's also not terrible. So I'll obviously do it. So 90 and 50, that is Enough. We need 141,000 for inventory. It's our lucky number of the day. Yeah, I don't know. I spent like 2 hours doing the summer camper mini games yesterday. That was quite the time, well, let me tell you. But I did get everything, so that was good. It did take 2 hours, but you know, I got everything. I don't have to do that again. Yahoo! Looks like that's good. I mean, I didn't like make a big deal about it, but actually this week marked 6 months since I started this town. As a reminder, I started the town on December 10th last year. And June 10th would have been this month. So yeah, we're like halfway through. I did get a brief screenshot the other day, but right now it's saying that our total percentage complete is 76%. Mind you, we did get like 10 new items yesterday, so it might have been closer, or actually 75%, probably like when it was 6 months in. So I feel like having 75% of everything in 6 months, pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't think that's bad, you know? I feel like I've done pretty well. I have all but 4 fish, and I've caught every fish that I could have caught up until this point. And we have 20 bugs, and we need 20 bugs, and there's only 1 more I can catch this month. And then there's like 11 that get introduced next month. So I feel like that's pretty good. Like, I'm at 437 furniture. There's, I think, 600. See, my spreadsheet, it has 603, but I think it should actually be 601. But I can't remember which one's which. I'm pretty sure, like, when I copied the list, I accidentally copied, like, did I copy Ice Climber? No, Ice Climber you can get. It's Mario that you can't get. See, I always get mixed up, and I haven't bothered to fix it. Because there's, like, technically the items for, like, Legend of Zelda and Mario exist, but you can't normally get them. And they don't show up in the catalog, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so that's that. Wallpaper, we're at 60 out of 67. Carpet, we're at 61 out of 67. Clothing, we're at 185 out of 247. We've all the music and stationery. We have 46 out of 64 handhelds and 77 out of 127 gyrates. So, I mean, only 50 gyrates left. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. I feel like we're making progress on that. For a while, I was like, why am I not getting anything? But now I seem to be getting a little bit more, so that's good. Okay, so I have like 1,000 bells left, which means I need 5 bags. Yeah, we're gonna just see what we can buy today. If I can get a spike, then I can hit 100 mil, I can get another item, and I can just drop a lot more money outside. That's kind of the idea, because then maybe it'll make this a less painful process. One other thing about all the items I have all the fossils, and I need 4 more paintings. One other thing to mention, though, about, everything I need, like, there's all, like, the Mario-themed items, which are all password-based. I think I mentioned those yesterday, and I feel like I'm just gonna enter the passwords at the end. Because, like, why would I get them now? Because then, like, I kind of have to keep them somewhere, and I'm already struggling to keep things in places. So, yeah. I'm just gonna wait to do that. But that, like, there is a wallpaper, there is a carpet. There's probably like 10 furniture items. There's probably like 12 items that are just like password based. And there's a couple of the NES games that I think are also only password based. One of the Donkey Kong Juniors maybe, or 3, I don't remember. So yeah, there's like a decent amount of stuff that's just password gated. And then if I look at like special items, I need 43 more red items, 14 more raffles, 5 from Gulliver, 3 from Wendell, 2 from Sahara, and 6 from Gracie. So, like, those numbers are pretty good, too. Having that many shirts from Gracie, I was worried about Gracie. I know I still am kind of worried, because, like, 6 could take forever to get. But I'm really just going to keep at it until, like, we're almost there. And, like, that's when I might use Wisp, you know? It's just a matter of like when to use Wisp. I don't want to use him too early because that'll be a pain, but I should put him to use at some point. I did use him in New Horizons, so and it's like it feels like I don't know. I kind of want to like it's like a curiosity. It's like at what point would I naturally get the item I need from the visitor rather than from Wisp? You know, like I want to know that. It's like the sixth sense of curiosity, but I shouldn't feed into it because that could just like make me spend so much more time. But yeah, we're getting there. Oh, I should mark off the locomotive model. That is in the house now. My bag's full already? Wow. Yeah, see, this acre's not like too bad. It is like a little bit further away, but I guess it's like fairly open. But we'll buy here, and then we'll see if we can get Joan somewhere else, and then buy more. If we can hit like maybe 3 mil, that'd be cool. Where's the letter L? Am I blind? Okay, locomotive model. Good. And I guess technically there's 2 furniture items I missed because I didn't realize when Tortimer was outside, like before Toy Day. So that's 2 items I actually missed. That technically would have had slightly more if I didn't mess that up, but that's fine. I was banking on playing... Before I started, I knew I would have to play 2 Christmases, well 2 Toy Days, rather, to get all the items in a single town. Because you can only get 10. And even with the 10, it's looking a little sketch. Anyway, yeah. So, like, obviously, like, sale day, it's gonna be huge. For getting stuff from Red, that's gonna be quite the time. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I'm gonna make time. And just like looking at all the things. I mean, obviously there's a lot of stuff from the raffle in Red. And if we're talking like the other stuff, like yeah, there's the Mario stuff, there's stuff from Gulliver. Beach table? What the heck is a beach table? It's a chair. Oh. Oh. Those are from the island. Yeah, you know, there's another thing that I've just completely neglected. I've neglected it so hard, I'm not even claiming that I'm gonna do it soon. Because I kept being like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the island soon. I'll make it. Probably will, to be honest. Probably soon. When I say probably soon, I mean like summer's right around the corner. And I didn't want to go there and see all these creatures that I couldn't get yet. Because I feel it like I'd want to catch them. But then I'd be like, no, this is going against the natural timeline. I can't do this. So like, as of July or August, I could probably go there and catch stuff. Like, and then I wouldn't have to worry about catching things because I would have most, if not everything. That's my thinking at this point. I honestly don't even know which like bugs spawn on the island. I feel like it's based off of July, or it's just like all the summer bugs at once, which maybe is July or August. I don't know. It's definitely not June, or maybe it is, and maybe I am just like overthinking it. But yeah, I need to go there and like get all the exclusive items by making the little camper islander happy. Fruit and all the items. So there's like 2 shirts there that I can just get for free. They're just sitting in the house. And then there's all the exclusive furniture, and I feel like there's probably 10 or so of those. So I guess there's like still that. I always look at it as like sources of items. That's how I've usually... I think that's how I've always done it when I've been trying to complete things. Like I did it in New Horizons. I was like, okay, I have recipes, so I need to like eliminate recipe sources, except there's only 1 recipe source, and then like there's the... Sorry, I mean like the cooking ones. And then I was trying to get the regular like recipes, but like that's like I got all the individual sources as they showed up, so that's not really a big problem. That's more like event based. But like, you know, it's like, oh, get all this stuff from Red, get all this stuff from this, get all this stuff from Katrina. You know, it's a lot of just like focus on sources and eliminate sources, because when you have less sources, it's less overwhelming. You feel like you're making progress. So that's how I've kind of been. But in this game, it's not like there's not much I can do to like target sources every day, you know? Like there's the visitors, then there's red items, and there's the raffle items. And I can't really like do much to get the raffle items or red items on a daily basis. And then yeah, the island. I guess the island is something I want to go to soon, so I can get all those items at least. It could also like help with gyroids at the end, potentially. I like from what I've seen or watched or heard, you can like bury stuff there and then like make your person happy, and then they'll like swap it with a similar item of that type. So it's possible I could like use my duplicate gyroids and have those turned into other ones. I don't know how well that would work, and even then that might still be rough, because like you're telling me I'm gonna turn one into one of 126? Like, yeah, that's totally gonna be the one I need. Not like awful odds, but it's also not amazing odds, you know? So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But that's like late game. End game, one might say. I would like to get the stuff from the island, I guess, soon. Probably like maybe before the end of the summer. That could be a goal. I'm trying to think when would make the most sense. Like, you know, I just did a 2-hour like summer camper thing, so I don't really want to worry about that. And then we're gonna have to worry about the morning aerobics in about like a month and a bit. I'm gonna have to wake up early for that. And imagine waking up early to have it raining and then not be able to do it. Oh, that's gonna suck. I don't like waking up early, okay? Oh, I grabbed 5 bags without even thinking that time. Foolish. How foolish of me. Okay, this is 4 inventories. Do you think I can track how many inventories I've actually purchased today? Can I finally do it? Or am I just gonna get mixed up as usual? Who knows? We'll find out soon. That is 4 though. Dang. So I have 28k. What does that mean? 28k plus 100. Yeah, okay, we're good. We'll do 4. Alright. Keep at it. 141,000 times 10 is 1.4 mil. I don't know why I put that in the calculator. I think I was gonna do a different number, and then I just did 10. I'm like, oh, but why did I bother? So if I buy 10 inventories here, that's 1.4 mil. If I can somehow manage 13, that'll be 1.8. In theory, I have enough for 13 inventories here. In theory. I did the math. I've got enough bags, I think. It's more of a space issue here, you know? Because I'm not, like, used to buying lots in this acre. 15 times 13 is 195. And it is a, like, 256 tile acre? Yeah. 16 by 16 is 256. Yep. So, that means, like, 50 spaces of like extra stuff. Now if there's like 12 trees, and then there's a house, and then there's a rock, that's like 21, 22. There's no like natural formations here that are like preventing me from dropping. So in theory, I could buy 13 inventories in this acre, and then hopefully get her in another good acre, and then just buy that out and then pray that it hits. Because if I can buy 1.3 or 1.8 here, if I can buy at least 2 in another one, we can hit like 4 mil, and 4 mil would be pretty cool. 4 mil would get me enough to like go over 100 mil and really like build money outside. I like having money in the bank so I know how much money I have, because then I feel like I make progress. But I think I need more money outside for many reasons. For like red and sale day in the future, that'll be handy. Also, just for Joan, like there's acres she likes to show up in that I don't like to buy from, but I think I need to just accept that I'd rather just buy from her when I see her and not have to track her down to the ends of the earth suffering. So yeah, like this acre should have money. Like I keep money here, 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 and here. Those are like my main ones. But here, yeah, sure, why not? I could keep some here because she shows up there and that's not too bad. Honestly, here, like that one's not too bad. This one's not great, but I could keep some. These ones are like crowded, so obviously they're not amazing. But, you know. Okay, I have 7k, so I need 5 bags. Can I drop 4? Yes, I can. Great. Let's drop number 2. Yahoo. Okay, that is 5 inventories. Let's do this real quick. 5 inventories. I think maybe I can hit 13. Maybe I can even hit 14. I don't know if I have the money for 14. I feel like that's the problem now. I grabbed like the 6 bags from up top and I dropped those. Right? And then I grabbed the rest of the bags. And I think I had 49. And then I grabbed 15. So in theory I have like 64. Or did I grab more after that? I can't remember if I grabbed more or not. Because 64 is probably not enough for 14 inventories. I think I can, like, space-wise, I think there's enough space for it. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'd just like to hit the 10% mark officially in the bank, and then I can drop some other money outside. Have a nice, like, build. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just see. So for June, yeah, the summer campers start in June. Then there's graduation day, which is on Friday, and then there's Father's Day, which is today. So that's all the stuff for June. There's nothing else going on in June. We have 3 things in July, but that one gets complicated. Because we have the fireworks show on the 4th. Okay, that's where the red raffle happens, and that's like a big thing. The red raffle is a huge event for my town. Realistically, I need to get the fans. I don't know if I'm gonna get the fans though, so that's it. So that day could be busy. But basically, I get the one item from Tortimer, and then I have to do the raffle from red. And there's 3 item types from red. There's the pinwheels, balloons, and fans. I have all the balloons. I got them from using my different characters at Nook's one-day sales. So balloons, done. They're the easiest to get, clearly. Pinwheels you can get from sale day, supposedly. And, sorry, what I'm trying to think, don't mind me. And then there's the fans. And you can legitimately only get the fans from the raffle. So that's where the issue stems. You have to get them from the raffle. And every year, there's only 1 item type at the raffle. You get only 1 shot at the raffle. So yeah, like if I don't have them, I'm kind of hooped. That's another reason why I have all of my towns. Right? You would think that across 4 towns, one of them would have the right raffle item. if it's a 1 in 3 shot, and like it's enough in theory. That is not quite enough. I feel like that's 6 or 7 inventories. I feel like I've already lost count. I have a problem, clearly. That's why I counted how much money I had, so I would know. Anyway, so yeah, the raffle is coming up. I guess the raffle is next. Put a little asterisk next to that. But the raffle and fireworks show is next. And then the morning aerobics starts July 25th, and that goes until August 31st. It's like from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. when it's not raining, and you have to show up 14 days to fill out your little stamp card. So there's some days where I could like kind of get that without too much trouble, and there's other days where it will be trouble. So that's gonna be a fun little period of life. Yeah, so that's July. Then there's Hometown Day. But Hometown Day is a special one. Also, just going ahead real quick, the meteor shower. That's like a 3-hour window, like near middle of August. And there's Founders Day a little bit later in August. And then you have Labor Day. And then the sports fair, the fall sports fair. And then, like, you got the Harvest Moon, then Explorer Day, then Halloween, then Mayor's Day. Then the Fall Fishing Tourney is actually in November. Then there's Officers Day, Harvest Festival, Sale Day, Snow Day, which is the first. And then you have, like, the pre-Toy Day stuff, and then Toy Day. So, like, yeah, we're, like, kind of halfway through all of these events. We just look at the list of them. Obviously, some of them are more involved. Like, we do have Halloween, and we do have the Harvest Festival. Those are both longer, like, full events. But, yeah, it's kind of backloaded. That's always how the years are. Now, regarding Hometown Day, I've said this before, but every town has a randomly generated Hometown Day that's named after the town. So my 4th town is on July 3rd. That's Hyrule. That's all like Zelda-esque. Then Tui, my 2nd one, believe it or not, that's on the 12th. And then Pong Isle, my DK themed one, that one's July 21st. And then my town of Paradise is on the 28th. So yeah, all of them, they're all like throughout the month, and then mine's at the very end, which I don't know if I like. I would have preferred mine to be first. Because the idea is that, like, there's 15 station models. This is the main reason, really, why I have so many towns. And I've mentioned it before on stream, but there are 15 station models, and you can get one per character. So even if I had the best luck imaginable, I could get all of those in like 5 years. Let that sink in for a second. 5 years just to like what, really? And that's if I have the best luck. That's like assuming I don't get duplicates. And of course I would get duplicates. We saw how many backpacks I got yesterday. So clearly that's just not going to be realistic. So that's one of the few things. Now obviously, like, the same thing for like Groundhog Day. There's like 9 different flower models, and somehow all 4 of my characters in my main town did get unique ones. And the rest I got with my other towns. I just never transferred them over, because obviously I think I'm going to have to play again next Groundhog Day. So it's like, I want to see what I get next year. Like, really, there's going to be all these items I collect on the other characters across the other towns, and then I'll only bring them in at the end, when it's like, if I get these, I'm done, you know? That's kind of where it is. Just so that I'm like, I have a backup. It's a backup. A fail-safe, if you will. Does mean the same thing, kind of. Anyway. So that's where I'm at with that. And that's why I would prefer to have the get my station models in my town first. Because, like, I can't really deal with that otherwise. Like, I suppose I could leave it till next year. Like, there's 15. And I don't know if I have 15 or 16 characters. I don't remember if I made a 4th one for Hyrule. But, like, that's the first thing. So, like, for this to work out nicely, I would need to know what I would get in this town weeks before it actually happened. Which obviously can't happen. So I don't know if there's any way around that. Like, legitimately, I don't know if I can do anything to fix that. I could just show up and get unique ones on every character, and then see what I get on this town. And, like, I guess realistically, chances are I won't be done until I won't be done next July, right? I feel like turnip-wise, it's highly unlikely that I'll be done in that sense. I might have most, if not everything else. Like, item-wise. It might just... I don't know, like, when I'm gonna be locked into turnips only. That's kind of the thing that I've been thinking about for a while. Especially since, like, I'm 6 months in. Like, I'm really starting to think about what I need to do for the long game. But I feel like I don't really have a good way to deal with this. I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know what I should do to try and deal with this. Because, yeah, like, legitimately, I don't think there's a way I can do this. Like, sure, if I time travel back... I don't want to time travel back from a different town. That would be messed up. I wasn't thinking about the dates. Now, I had a stupid idea. An incredibly stupid idea just now. And when I say stupid, I mean stupid. Okay. Stay with me now. July is 31 days. My hometown day is on the 28th. So the only way I can see this being fixed is if we had a town where the day happened to fall on the 29th, 30th, or 31st. You see where I'm going with this? Remember when I reset all my town? When I was making towns, I kept resetting like 10 times to get oranges? What if I did the same thing, but when I went in the house because I have to, you know, when you're doing the tutorial, you have to go in the house and then leave it to purchase it. What if I went in the house and checked the college pad? What is it called? Is that what it's called? Like the little diary? Whatever, if I check that, and then I check to see the day. And then what? There you go, okay? That's all I got. If I get all 12, if I get 12 unique ones across all the other towns, and then I make... I need to figure out how many characters my 4th town has. If it was only 3, I would need to make a 5th. 4th, rather, sorry. If I do that, then I could have 12 items. And then I would have 16 total with my town. But, like, chances are... I don't want to, like, reset within my town. That's kind of what I don't want to do. And I haven't had to do that yet. So I'm trying to avoid resetting in my town. I guess that's the thing. There's 2 ways to go about this. I either don't reset in my town, and I try to make a new town to circumvent this whole timing issue, which... I mean, realistically, I wasn't thinking about that when I made my town. And I didn't want to reset my town, you know? Like, I just wanted to accept my main town for what it was. Because it wouldn't feel, like, legit if I didn't do that. Obviously, I could have, like, reset it to have, like, the post office and store right next to each other. And that would have been way more efficient for selling and depositing money. But I feel like that just kind of goes against the point of the game. So I'm not going to let efficiency ruin that part. But yeah, so it's like I could reset. If I have 4 characters in my 4th town, then yeah, I could have 12 uniques. And I could get one with my character, whatever it is, who cares. And then with the other 3 characters, I would reset to get the other ones. Or... is this even gonna work though? Like, let's say I get 12 unique items, and then maybe I get 1 more unique on my town. Then I have like 13. Okay, well no, let's scratch that. I guess it's fine technically. Like, let's say I have 12 unique items, and then I don't get any new unique items on my town on the 28th. Then I could get the remaining 3 with the other characters if I made a new town. That's the only way I can avoid resets. Is if I make new towns and reset until I get the right one. And then I reset there. Sorry, avoid resets on my main town. I just want to see, like, what I get as I go. But obviously, like, I can't really... I'm not gonna wait 5 years just to try to get all these train models. That's not right. That ain't right. I know that making all my characters, like, it was really rough because I was trying to do so much. But, like, if I have a stream where it's like I'm only doing like 5 minutes and then I run through the tutorial for 20 minutes, it's not the end of the world. Making a new town could take a long time for it to, like, actually have the right day. I guess that gives me even more chances at having the right raffle stuff. Maybe 4 isn't enough. Imagine 4 and it's all just like balloons. I don't even get the pinwheels. I don't even get the fans. It's just all balloons. That would be terrible, and I would legitimately have to wait for next year. So maybe that's... I don't know. Try to think. I'm trying to think, like, what makes the most sense. Do I really need another town? No, but they could have one. Wouldn't be that bad. Oh no, I can't buy more space. Okay, I mean, this acre is getting pretty full. I mean, it's not like that full, but it's full enough that it's like hard to see. I thought I'd drop more already. I guess there's plenty of space right here. Okay, we have 22, so we only need 4 bags. Yeah, I guess that's like one thing to think about. But yeah, maybe it's like I need to like think about making a new town soon. Realistically, I don't know, if the month has 31 days and there's like 3 days where I need it, like it's a 1 in 10% chance that it's on the day I need, right? Assuming there's days that it like, assuming it could be on any day. I don't know, like, can it overlap days? maybe it can't overlap days, right? And if it can't overlap days, it probably can't be on the 4th. So yeah, maybe it is only like 30 days that it could actually be. And then it's a 10% chance. Honestly, that's the only way I think I can deal with this. Oops. Obviously, the other way was for me to think about this logistically. But even then, it doesn't work. Like, for this to work without fail, I would have had it. My town would have had to have the best date, and I would have had to have the first date. If my main town was the first one, then sure, we'd be good. I don't know. It's all these weird rules I have in my head that I just make up as I go, but they're kind of based off of what I've done previously. So, you know what? We're going to stick with it. I'm going to think about this. Keep it in the back of my mind. Like I said... Oh, no. No. I legit, like, I told my finger to move the stick, but it just didn't, like, move enough. Ugh. I realized the other day, I can use the C stick to, like, change menu options. Just kind of wild. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of thinking. I'm doing a lot of thinking. Where did they go? I never bought 50 turnips today. No proof of that. Easy. Okay, so yeah, I want to like work on the trees on in my town a little bit more. We're almost done with trees. I need to like replant. I need to like plant a couple more trees in some areas, and I need to replant like some of the non-fruit trees that I have around town, like the ones at the dock. And then the tree situation's finally good. And then I need to like clean up so I have more space to drop things. Ooh, that's bad. See, I don't like that. I don't want turnips behind buildings. Call me crazy, but I don't want to lose them. Okay, so that is enough. Where's Joan at? Okay, it's 11:30. I feel like this is taking slightly too long. It did take a while to find her, which sucked, and she was in this acre of all places apparently, which is crazy. How did I miss her in this acre of all places? But it's 11:30. I don't know if I can get her in a good acre before noon. I've not had good luck with that lately. Look at the stream last week if you need proof of that. Couldn't do it. Yeah, we would. Alright, I legit don't know how many inventories I bought now. Clearly we're close. Just based on the lack of money here. Okay, so there is 5 bags. Oh, sorry, there's 4? Okay, there are 4 bags left, and I have 100 and... Okay, maybe? I might be able to buy one more full inventory here. But it is 11:33, so by the time we're done with this, and potentially another inventory, it will be close to 11:40. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. 20 minutes to get Joe in a good acre. You'd think that's a slam dunk. I don't think so. Anyway, I mean, this is going okay so far. Obviously, a nicer price would be nice, but whatever. I mean, I'm like happy I'm done with the camp stuff, because like I had to order like furniture every day. That was probably an extra 20 minutes of game time throughout the week. Maybe that's a bit like overzealous. Actually, maybe it's not. Let's be real. Not only did I have to go to the store, go to the catalog, scroll all the way down, order the thing, go through the dialogue again, repeat that 5 times total. But then the next day I would have to like deal with the mail, you know, I'd have to take the furniture out of the letter, and then open it, and then open it, and then throw out letters, and then, you know, and drop them. Like, I feel like that did probably take at least like 3 to 4, like probably 3 to 4 minutes for like a set of 5 orange boxes. Probably, hopefully, maybe. I think I'm right. I don't know. Point is, it did take up a decent amount of time throughout the total week. And like, if it did take like 20 minutes, that's enough time to make a new character. So, yeah, like, I don't have that going on. So, maybe in the future, the near future, I will make a 5th town. It would make the most sense for me to do that before the raffle. Just in case. Just as another chance to make sure that I get the fans. That would be when it would make the most sense. Which gives me about 2.5 weeks. So, it might happen. We'll see. Depends. But yeah, we did a bunch yesterday, we're doing a bunch today. If I can sell these turnips, great. I want to sell them for profit, please. Please, just let me. Okay, I have 13. It's not quite enough money. You know, if I didn't, like, make mistakes with buying the wrong amount of turnips, I think we still would have been just shy. So now I gotta think. I mean, I like buying exact inventories for obvious reasons, but I think in this case, I'm gonna say forget it. Like, if I can buy all but, like, one, so be it, you know? Just get, you know, just get... It's gonna be, like, missing one or two. And, like, I just need to make a mental note of that, right? Because, like, when I go to sell, that's the purpose of buying full inventories. It makes it easier for me to keep track of how much money I actually spent, because I don't have good ways of tracking how much money's in a acre. And maybe I can work on that if I make money off this week. Then I can drop set amounts in, like, acres and drop them in patterns that I can recognize. I mean, realistically, if I could, like... If it wasn't this game, and it was a different game, I could put patterns on the ground and then drop money in the circles, and, like, it would be color patterns, you know? Like, if you had, like, a 3x3, that could be red, and that would be, like, X amount of money. And then you'd have another circle that surrounds that circle, that could be blue. And then if all the blue spaces are, you know, then that's a different amount of money. And, like, you could do it that way. You could do it in, like, rectangles, or you could do circles that expand. And you just have, like, the patterns on the ground that say, yeah, this denotes that this is this amount of money. And then you don't have to think about it. I wish I could do that in this game. But I can't. Anyway, where was I going with this? I was gonna say something. I thought I had a different thought. I'm legit like, huh? What? I don't know. We're gonna buy this. It's 11:38. So yeah, it'll be about 11:40 by the time I'm done. I'm gonna run to Nooks after this, and then I'll drop them there. And yeah, I feel like this is 13 or 13 point something inventories just based on the amount of money I brought here. I think I had at least 64 bags, which 60 is 1.8. So 64 would be 1.92. And 13 inventories is 1.8 something. So this is probably close to 14 inventories. So we are probably spending about 1.9 mil here. And, you know, 2 mil is not amazing. 2 mil profit, like, weeks doesn't do enough. And we've lost a lot of money lately, too. I don't know if we've lost a lot of money. I guess the problem is I have only so much money outside. Okay, yeah, it's literally all but one, like I thought. Yeah, the problem isn't, like, that we've lost a lot of money. It's that I don't have a lot of money outside now because I only had so much money outside. So I need to have more money outside, is what I'm getting at. That's why I want to, like, make profit and then drop more money in different acres so I have more backups. And, like, the acres with, like, good amounts of money but not that are, like, that don't have good space or aren't good to buy in, I could have backup money near those acres. I just want contingency plans. Like this one, you know, like, technically that works, right? Like, here, there's all this space here, and then there's some money right below it. Anyway, okay, we have 20 minutes to see if I can pull something out. And yeah, we have one of the fake inventories here, which is good. That means that, like, the acre below will have the real inventories, and here we'll just have, you know, the 14. But yeah, I feel like that's basically 14 inventories, which is just under 2 mil. So, like, we're doing fine so far. For 94, whatever, right? Good enough. But I'd like to see if we can make something else happen. Right now, I don't think Joan is where I want her to be. So I don't know if I'm in a situation where I'm bringing money to an acre in hopes of making something else happen, or if it's just over, you know? Like, I don't know. I wanna succeed, man. I just want to make money, make progress, drop more money. But yeah, oh, and there's the fishing tourney too. I forgot about that almost. Oops. I legitimately did almost forget about that. Joan, I'm begging you. Please, don't waste my time. I've already been here for an hour. Just go to an acre I want you to go to. Don't make this take longer than it needs to. That's all I ask. But yeah, I'm just thinking of like things I have to do. It's like the trees. Fixing up the trees once and for all. That's one thing. Cleaning up my house and like reorganizing across the houses. I realize now that I want to display all like the gift items from Tortimer because they're unique and you can't order them again, so I need to display them. And I was thinking like, yeah, display like the Wendells, O'Hara, Gracie all in the basement, but I also have to display Gulliver stuff, and then I also have to have a little furniture from like events and stuff. So I got my work cut out. I gotta figure out how to do all that with the houses. Maybe like the main floor. Okay, this is. You know what? You know what? I know she's here, and I know I don't have time, but this ain't it. This ain't it. Come on, Joan. Cooperate, please. Look at that pond skater. He's going crazy. I feel like I should check the museum just in case. I mean, not the museum. Sorry, the police station. Oof. My bad. Like just like here, you know, like I got plenty of money here. Oh, she really just like went down an acre. I went to the left because I was like, yeah, don't go to the left, and then she went down. Like, oops. Please, Joan. I guess you can't really see her. She's down here from up top. Joan, please. I don't have a lot of money out right now. Please cooperate. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling good about this. This like stresses me out too much. If I had half an hour, I feel like maybe I'd feel okay about it, but only having 20 minutes to try to do this, I feel like it never works well. I don't know, I've had weeks where like legit she'll like be in 1 acre that's good and then move next door to another good acre and I'll be like, wow, that's amazing, thank you so much. And then that never happens again. And then she scams me. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Also, there's a gyrate that I haven't found, and you know what? That's a tomorrow problem. You know what? That's the next time it rains problem. I feel like she's in a worse acre now. She went to the... She was in the museum. Acre. And now it's like she went down again, but she's not here. And she's not here. Is she here? She can't be at the dock, and I checked the police station. So we're now in uh-oh territory. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, we had more money around and she showed up. I could just be like, yeah, whatever, I'll buy some. Okay, she's in this acre. Really? Really, Joan? I guess if I had more time, I could like do things to make things work, but I don't have time. I don't have that. I don't wake up early enough to have time. Why is she so angry all the time? I feel like every time I've seen her, she's just stomping around. Okay, 7:40. Do I have too much money in these acres? I feel like if I have too much money in acres, she doesn't go to them. But I don't think that's a thing, but maybe it is a thing. Who knows? I have no idea. Oh, wait. Wait. Hold on. Snowball spawns. Can a snowball spawn if there's like a money bag? Is this a snowball spawn thing? Hold on. I have all of them saved in a folder. I know this is a terrible time to be doing this. But, snowball spawns. Well, see, the thing is, there's nothing in the snowball spawn here. That's, like, in an awkward part of the acre, so that's not gonna happen. What acre is that, bruh? That must be down there. That one, that's... Okay, this acre here, the snowball spawn is here? This is like conspiracy theory hour, I know. I apologize. Which one's this? I legitimately don't know what that one is. Is it this one? No, which... What acre is that? There's one that I legitimately don't know which one it is. Most of them I can tell. Because there's like a house or like the shapes. Like this one, I know that one. This one, no. I know. Okay, this one I don't know though. Like this acre. I don't know if I know the snowball spawn for this acre. Okay, that's... I think snowball spawns are like unique to your town, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like every acre has things, but then the snowball spawns randomly picked, or I have to like... The heck was that? Weird noise outside. I think it was like a vehicle of some sort, but it sounded like a jump scare noise. It's kind of funny. Okay, 10 minutes. Hello. Because I feel like those acres, like Joan used to always show up in them, and now it's like, then sometimes she doesn't. So, like, is it a snowball spawn thing, or am I just really unlucky? Okay, because, like, I could cook here. I could cook here, potentially. Okay, okay. Awful. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna move her again. I know I don't want to, and I shouldn't. Okay, I got like 10 minutes. We're gonna make something happen. I don't know what it's gonna be though. But I'm having an idea. And maybe, just maybe, I can like block off the snowball spawns. Stay with me now. If this is legitimately a thing, I don't know if it is, but it doesn't hurt to try. I documented my snowball spawns for the sake of myself. Some of them, like, one spawns here. Can't really do anything about that. But it doesn't make sense, because I never see Joan at that spot. But I guess she's, like, constantly walking around in an acre, right? So, how would I see her there? But that wouldn't explain how, like, she gets stuck in the tier 2 of the acre above this, you know? Like, this snowball, though, that's the snowball spawn. I guess the ball spawns are the same as the snowball spawns. So if I see a ball in this acre, then that tells me the spawn point. So I should keep a note on that. I guess I should mark them. I would like keep a note of where they are in every acre. There's legitimately one picture and I don't know which acre it is. So I think I need to get my map and then like mark a bunch of stuff off on it. I didn't know which ones I have. And then I could label them that way. And then we'd be good. Okay, I don't like this. I'm grabbing this money at this point. Forget this acre. Forget it ever existed. I mean, we have 7 minutes left, and I feel like we're just gonna time out as usual. But yeah, if I could like bury something at the spawn point, what if that prevented Joan from showing up in specific acres? What if? That could make my life way better. I just don't know if it works that way. So, I mean, maybe we'll give it a try. I don't know if we will be able to know for sure. We would have to block out like every acre that we can and then see if she should, like, if we block all of them, that'll tell us if it works or not, in theory. Because, like, if we're blocking them, then she shouldn't be able to show up there. And if we block most of them, and she shows up in at least one of them, then we know that it's not quite how it works. This is not looking good, though, legitimately. I feel like I'm going to just time out again. Like, this used to work most weekends without too much trouble, but now it feels like I have to, like, fight an uphill battle every minute of this. Why is she here, of all places? Like, do I just buy? I don't know. I think we're gonna just stick with like 2 mil and call it a day. Okay, so my goals are to make a snowball slash ball slash potential Jones spawn map. I can make a giant picture that's essentially just like a collage of every acre. Like, I could legit just take my screenshots and put them in like a 5x6 or 6x5, I guess 5, whatever. I could put them in a grid with like borders around each one so you could see like what one each one maps to. And there's somewhere they can't spawn, right? So I think maybe if I look into that, I could try to see. Because maybe I feel like this would be more documented, but I don't know. Like, I've looked at like Brian's videos, like Brian MP16, I think that's the name. I looked at his video just to see what he did to get the 100% and everything. Obviously, I know that there's a turn-up prediction thing, but I'm trying to do it without the prediction thing. Okay? I'm trying to do this as legitimately as possible. I also know that he clear-cut every tree in the town. So if he just had, like, flatlands. So is that what it's called in Minecraft? I was trying to make a Minecraft super flat. He had a super flat town. That's what it's called. But, like, that makes it so it's really easy to find Joan because there's no hiding. But what if Like, see, if one person does it one way and they do it specifically so certain things aren't pain points, then they might not look into those things. There's also, like, the modder guy. But, like, I feel like I haven't seen anything about, like, influencing Joan's spawn. I hate trying to find her in a normal town. It's such a pain. And it's really bad because I just want to be in the acres that are close to the store with all my money. So, yeah. I'm gonna see. If I put this map together and I block off certain ones, you know, we're gonna just see. I think maybe I can put something together, and if it doesn't work, at least I tried, you know? I've done weird things like this in games where I, like, really try to break apart systems. Really try to figure out how things work. It's trial and error. I think I can pull it off, though. At least I can pull off a test. I don't know if it'll work. But that's the point of the test. Anyway, it's 11:57. We're just getting 2 more inventories in. Obviously, I could have brought more money here, but I don't want to, like, take away from those acres, and I'm not too sure how this is gonna go. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in the air lately. Anyway, so yeah, I think, like, I have to work on my trees. I gotta work on organizing the houses. I need to work on Joan spawn prevention. If I can actually figure that out, that might be my contribution to the community. Might make a video if it works. Who knows? But yeah, plan is... Those are the 3 things I need to work on in the near future, hopefully. And then there's also potentially making a 5th town. So I'm going to think about all this. Okay, I'm going to think about it, and we're going to see what I can put together. But for today, I've spent an hour and a half on this, basically. So I'm going to deal with the fishing tourney after this. I still have to deal with the store. And... yeah, I mean, I could also do the trees today. I don't know if I want to. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll look at them. If I can get, like, that out of the way, that would be cool. It's like, they're gonna take time to grow, and I need to know how many saplings I need to buy. And then once I don't have to, like, buy saplings, things will be a little bit cleaner outside my house. Which is also important, because it's getting pretty messy out there. And I don't clean it enough. I can't do any reloading today, though. I don't mess with the patterns. But yeah, so I bought, like, probably 16 inventories. We're probably looking at, like, 2.1 or 2.2 mil, which is obviously, like, bare minimum I want to do. As I've said many times before, if I, like, buy 2 mil worth of turnips, I have to, like, hit 60 weeks still of profit to hit the 100 mil. But that number gets cut down in half if I do, like, 4 mil, obviously. So that's why, like, trying to get 4 mil. If I do 4 mil, like, 30 times, and then you don't hit the thing for weeks, you know, yeah, anyway. Okay, so I'm dropping these 3 things, or sorry, that inventory there, so there's gonna be all the inventories here, 1 more there. It's not amazing. Also, wow, 3 stationary in a single day, that's the most useless thing I've seen in a while. But yeah, this was not the best week. The price was fine. It just wasn't good, okay? But you know what is good? I think there's 2 new shirts. Spiderweb shirt? Or do I have the spiderweb shirt? What is it called? Do I have? Okay, what is this? I feel like this is new. A Daisy shirt. Yeah, okay, it's not. I'm a liar. I lied. I'm a liar, people. I'm sorry. Okay, I feel like there's no new shirts anymore. Maybe I got this recently. Let me just double check to see if this is summer or not, because like, I feel like I'm going crazy now. Okay, spiderweb shirt is a new summer shirt, but I already got it. So was the day shirt, but okay, so I've only seen those shirts once before, probably. That's why I thought they were new. Oops. Also, there's still 4 winter shirts that I need to get, which is kind of funny. Hopefully that doesn't bite me later in the future. That would suck. Okay, what is this? A Roman Lulu? Yeah, it is. Okay, anything cheap? I'm looking for cheap. Modern dresser. What do I need? I need 1 modern item. I can never remember which one. Wardrobe. I think that's not even a regular item. Yeah, okay. Alright, so the catalog should have gone up by furniture today. It should be 438. Yep, and then dry rates, we were up 1. Yeah, okay. That looks good to me. Okay, I mean, it's only been 1 hour and 27 minutes, so yeah, I did show up, like, at, like, 10:30-ish, maybe just after. I thought I would be on a little bit earlier today, and maybe if I was, things could have worked out better, but I'm gonna see what I can do about this Jones situation. If I can ruin snowball spawns, there's testing that can be done, you know? Like, if the balls only spawn in specific places, if I can prevent the ball from spawning in an acre, in theory I could prevent Joan from spawning in the acre. Because what I read is that Joan follows the same spawn rules as snowballs. I don't know if that's like acre-wise or location-wise. So that question has not been answered, and I will need to try to answer that. What do I have in my house? These are all just regular bass. Seriously? Do I have big ones upstairs? There's 1 big one upstairs. I thought I had more large bass. I don't know if I'm winning this one, people. Imagine using your gyroid for legitimate storage. Crazy work, I know. Okay. So as usual, we're using our strats. We work our way up. Just to see if we can get other items. Oh, I legitimately didn't pay attention to the size. Oops. Okay, I guess it wasn't even big enough to break whatever the current record is. I don't think I got anything, so that's wonderful. Super happy about that. Wow, CD player. I don't think I can beat this one. Honestly? White ring shirt. Okay, whatever, man. I think I'm gonna risk it. 27 inches is the most it can be. I'm not feeling lucky. I don't want to use my luck on that. I'd rather save my luck for tomorrow and hopefully get a spike, you know? So I'm gonna opt to not do that. We're gonna opt against. I'm gonna just drop these for the sake of speeding things up. Okay, I know I could be done now, but if I can get one more thing done, I might feel better about everything. So the tree situation. Let's take a look. Double check the count again. So it's these 2 acres that we're focusing on right now. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 trees. Is that right? 11. I mean, there's more than 11 in this acre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's 11, and then there's the cherry tree, but then there's also this peach tree. The peach tree kind of is in an awkward spot, but honestly, this cherry tree isn't in much better of one. Like, this one is not great. Didn't even have anything. That's wonderful. I feel like it could be one over. And then this tree, like, this one's fine because there's nothing below it. But this tree, there's stuff below it. So, like, is there somewhere else I could put it? Could I put it, like, right here? It kind of, like, blocks some things. I'm trying to think where it, like, won't hurt anything. Because there's just too many trees. It's just an awkward acre. Because this, you know, like, I could move this, like, I don't think I can move this over. I feel like that'll cause problems. So it could go, like, here. But then that... I guess that wouldn't really block off too much of the lake. Like, that one's there. This one's here. If it was here, it would block off this part. And I'd still be able to see him. Like, I could go here. Just like this tree's kind of in the way. I don't really have anywhere to move that one. Unless I move this one. I mean, this one, like, if I did replace it, I would at least see the item. It's just not ideal. Okay, but I have 11 there right now. And then this acre, this one's growing. It should be done soon, but that makes 2, 3, 4, 5. I wasn't counting those ones, right? No, I was counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5, 6. And then there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, so we have 11 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's 23 trees that we have across 2 acres. So if we take out 2 items for bees, that means we have 21 trees. Because if I have this between 3 acres, I don't need 37 trees in theory, because I don't think you'd have more than 1 bee per acre. So if we look at this acre, we have a tree here, we have a tree here, we have a tree here. This one's not great, to be honest. Because some of them are across the river, and we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 trees here. And like some of them are on the edge. So that's clearly not good. That's not gonna fly. Not gonna cut it. And then we have like none here. So if we're doing these 2 acres, I don't think I can... I think I'm kind of cooked. These ones are close to the store, so I don't want to use them. I want to have less trees there. So is there a way I can, like, change this acre? I mean, like, those 3 work... This one's kind of a pain, to be honest. I should move that up 1, potentially, but... Or it's like, do I plant another one here? Like, I have 12. I could plant 2 more, no issues. Can I plant one here? I feel like that doesn't work, usually. Or maybe that was over here. If I planted one here... Well, in theory, I need 30. There's 30 bags of money and 32... Sorry, and 2 furniture. So I need 32, and then there's 5 across bees. So I need to build to 32 if I use 2 acres. 34, rather. I'm doing the math wrong. So yeah, if I could change 1 here, we'd have 24. So I still need 10 more. But like, the lake, there's nothing there. This is not a good acre for it. That, there's like no space there. And because, so it's like... I thought this one would be better, but I didn't realize how bad it is. That's kind of the problem we have right now. I could use, like, these 4. I mean, what if I use this one instead? Is this one much better? We have 1 tree there, we have 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 trees on this side. That could be 8, and I have if I had 24, that would be 32. But then you minus 3, so we only have 29. So even then, like, that's not quite enough. So maybe it's like these 4? It's like all these? I mean, it doesn't have to be super effective or pretty, I suppose. It just needs to, like, work. And then, yeah, if I could, like... fix some stuff up here. Okay, I guess I had a vision, but I think based off the acres, I don't think I can, like, realize the vision that I wanted to do. But I want to keep this stuff open and not for, like, trees. I want to keep more space for turnips because they're closer. Like these ones, especially. So I don't want it to be here. So that means it needs, like, and if it, I don't want it to be here, because I want fruit here for the sake of the island. But then really, and like that, I think this, it just has to be here, and it has to just be a little awkward. Like, these ones are going to have a lot, and then just have most between those. And it should be good enough, probably. I don't even think I have enough saplings for this. I was like, yeah, I have enough saplings. I'm going to stop buying them. Get the buzzer playing, because clearly I don't. Okay, hopefully I win the fishing tourney with a 24-inch fish. I don't know if that's going to happen for sure, but open. So yeah, I guess that acre above has some issues. This one I could plant more. Like, if I planted one more here, that wouldn't hurt anyone, but I feel like it might not work. But if I can plant this one, right? But that's not, like, directly below that, I guess. So I don't know. We're going to see if that works. If it doesn't work, so be it. You know, it could be worse. I don't really fish here. I don't really need to fish there, so... Cut down 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 saplings. Are we rolling? I literally can't even see this one, but yeah, it's good. I wonder if this one will grow. It's right next to another tree. Probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. What if I put this one up more? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but... figured, like, why not? Just put it closer. Like, if we're here and we shake these and there's a tree in the way, we're still gonna see it fall out of the tree. Or hear it, right? So... okay, so, I've made progress with the trees. We still have more work to do, though, clearly. I planted 5 more. Now I'm saying I have 23, so that'll make 29. I could do, I'm trying to, like, I want to have a lot in 1 acre, so, like, it minimizes the bee stings. That's really all it comes down to. I don't want to get stung 5 times a day trying to find everything. That's why I was trying to keep it between, like, 2 acres. Because then I would only get stung twice, potentially. This is all for the sake of Katrina. And again, Katrina shows up tonight, but I will not be doing that because I don't want to, like, shuffle the turnips patterns. So she'll show up tomorrow. Well, she'll show up tonight, and then I'll get her tomorrow. Now, there's one more thing I'm actually going to do today real quick. I think yesterday or the day before, I cut down a tree. I'm going to cut down some more trees. And we're going to get some more oranges in town. Aren't you glad? So there's 4 trees down here. Again, like I said, if I can just, like, stop the spread of trees. Sorry, like, I don't want the trees to be spread out. I want to be able to just, like, get them all in one area. So, that's why we're going here. So, yeah, we have 4 trees here. Wonderful. Exactly. No longer have a home, please. I hope you're happy. Okay, so right now we have cherries, peaches. I guess there's like no apples here, so let's do like apple and orange. We'll have all the fruit here, kinda. But yeah, this is all stuff I need to do. This is part of like the fix the trees thing. So if I can just get this done now, it'll make it easier to finish up. And then I'll know, like, I need more saplings. I didn't know for sure if I needed more saplings, but now I know. So I'm happy that I know at least. Okay, so we'll put an orange there. We'll put an orange here. Remember, I shook a tree and nothing came out, which means that, like, I have too many trees. The whole point is to have just enough trees to spawn everything, so that I can 100% guarantee the furniture when Katrina's here. That's the whole point. That's what it's all about. Okay, so this acre's good now. It had 4 trees, and now they've all been swapped, assuming they all grow. So, like, we have 4 trees that need to make sure that they grow there. We replaced 5 here, and I cut down 1 there. So I need to replace those trees, too. I do not have a lot of oranges, because they took longer to get. So, okay, I was like, oh, but I don't need them. I saw so many of them that one day. So I need to have some here, and like this one really is out of the way, right? Like replace that one for sure. It doesn't block anything important off. Like same with those 3. They're out of the way. Because like we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? There's 7 up here, right? You know what, I have to go down below, unfortunately, and see what we're dealing with. I don't remember how many are there. I could check my, like, map, but I don't know how accurate that is. And yes, I'm still working on things today. Crazy. Man buys turnips, and then decides, oh, I'm gonna do some housekeeping. Crazy work. Okay, so down here, we have this tree, and this tree, not that one. This tree, and this tree, and this tree. You're telling me we have 5 trees down here? Yeah, so that's 1, 2. There's a tree right there that's awkward. Okay, but yeah, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Okay, there's 5 trees down below. And how many did I say were up top? 7? You know what that means. Just do another count. So that is 1, 2, that makes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7 trees up here. 7 and 5 is 12. That means we can chop down 3. That one's a pretty obvious one. And you know what, this one's pretty obvious too. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 10. And I say we just get rid of this one. Okay, so this acre is now like... And the thing that I've noticed, and this is why I have this idea with Joan, is that like, I feel like sometimes these acres are super common, like the ones up top here, and then other times they aren't. And I feel like it's as I drop money in them. So I don't know if I'm crazy. It could be. Or it could be unrelated to what's going on here. But like this is not always, this doesn't always have something on it. And that's where the snowball spawns. And if that's why, like I might have just cracked this open. I don't know. I feel like maybe this is hopeful, but it's also not like outside the realm of possibility. Okay, anyway, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, what? Oh yeah, 4, and then we have 5 below. So we have an orange tree here. Then we have an apple. Then we have peach. And then what should I, like, I'm trying to think what else to, like, just... I feel like I should get, like, another orange for sure. Okay, so, like, that's an orange. And let's make this an orange, I guess. I'm just trying to, like, add different color, you know? It legitimately doesn't matter which fruits I have out. It's just more for variety. Okay, so hopefully that grows. And then we have this tree here. And, like, low-key, like, this tree's here and then this tree's here. That's fine, whatever. But, like, what if I move that tree over, like, here? So like it had more space. Like this is so far out. Like this tree could legit just be here. I'm just trying to think what fruit to put instead. If we have those ones. Yeah, but once I get all this done, I really don't have to worry about it anymore. You know what? I'm gonna do this just to like really max my space in the center. Why do I have 30k? Where did this come from? Did I pick up 30k from something by accident? I think I must have. Oops, I need to dig still. Okay, so yeah, we're moving that tree over, and we cut down them, so look at this. Look at all this space where we can just drop turnips freely. Beautiful. And then this one. Honestly, I think we should move it, like, over here. It's not pretty, but it's out of the way more, and I'd rather that. Oops. We're gonna see. So we need 4 up here to be, like, good point-wise. I feel like that'll be nicer. For me. Okay, so right now, we've removed all the trees here, the regular trees in this acre and this acre, which is like... I cut down, what, 3 and I replaced 4, and then, so that's like 11 trees I just took out of the ecosystem. I replanted, but whatever. Anyway, so that's 11 here, 12 here, except that one's not grown, so if it finishes growing tomorrow, it's good. So that's like, again, 23, and then we planted 5 here, and then there's a couple others. So we don't have 30, so we might not have enough to get the furniture in every acre right now. So maybe I was a little overzealous in chopping everything right this minute. But it's all in the name of progress. And like technically it's a step forward, but it's still better than what I had before. Gotta look at it that way. It is an improvement. So I will buy a sapling, because clearly I need a couple more. I didn't buy one like yesterday and maybe the day before. Because things were getting too busy, and I didn't know how many I needed. I thought I was close. And I guess I am close now, but still needs a bit of work. So the trees, we've made progress on the trees. Again, like I said, I made that little to-do list. I have a lot to do, clearly. So I just wanted to like knock something off of it, because that helps. But yeah, there's no more saplings here. Okay, so we have one sapling, and again, if we have like 23 here, I've planted 5 here, so that's going to be 29. So that's getting there. So maybe by the end of this week, we can have everything planted, and we'll be good. I could do some cleanup or organization. I don't really want to do that, though. But maybe... I think I can do this real quick. I know, I made this big list of things, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it slowly. And I'm like, actually, you know what? Let me just do some of this right now. So I'm doing this just like for luck. In theory, this should give me luck. I don't know, that's like a slight improvement. It's not amazing. I just want to make sure I have the best item luck. But I have like furniture that could potentially be like facing each other, which is a problem. So like realistically, I mean, I do have other special furniture, and like some of my feng shui should be like right, but it's not all perfect. Okay, so now I can kind of see more. And, watch this. Now I can run around this way. Wow. So yeah, if I can figure out the Gulliver stuff... and move that around, then maybe we'll have more space. But that's gonna have to wait. That was just like, replace the Christmas trees with the smaller ones to clear out some space. And... yeah. Okay, so I still have to buy saplings. I can't believe we're doing that, but I guess I only get one a day, so I have to buy them for a month if I want 30 trees. The math does kind of check out. It's just not great. Legit, I don't want to bother selling this, so I'm going to just drop it here. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move that one inventory of turnips up to the store. Just so I know that it's only in the 1 acre. Right? This is just for my, like, peace of mind. Just, like, you know, move everything from here to the other one. So I have some new goals that I want to work on. One of them is to try to, like, manipulate Joan's spawns. Which I'm going to have to, like, do some work on thinking, and then I'm going to have to, like, do some things to see if it works. And then I need to keep working on the trees, so I have to just keep buying saplings, and then I'll get some more, but I've replaced the trees in those 2 acres, so now it's really just planting them. So, I did the cleanup portion of it, because I feel like I had too many trees, but now I don't think I have enough, so, I don't know, we'll see, but that's good. And then, yeah. This acre, look at this. This is going to be so much nicer to deal with turnips in now. Even this tree, I feel like it should be over 1 more, to be honest. I'm a little... I think I'm gonna replant it. I think I need to just move it, otherwise I'm gonna be like, why did I do this? Okay, but there you go. There's like almost 3 inventories at the store there. But yeah, I was just thinking like 1-to-1. Like before I was just doing trees 1-to-1, yeah, but like I think I need to like think about it differently. Like here, it's like, yeah, if I move this one over one more, it's so much nicer. Not that much, but it's like enough. It's just like, why is it spaced out? I don't like things to be compact, but I also do. So like, I don't know. Make it make sense? No. No can do. Okay, so hopefully everything grows. We have 4 trees here, 4 trees here, and 5 trees there. If everything grows, we're like closer. Anyway, I think I've done enough today, so I'm gonna leave. Let's save up. Okay, so fishing tourney. I got a 24. I donated 1 large bass. The rest of the bass, they didn't give me like anything good. 24. It's not 27. Hopefully it's enough to win. I don't really know what like the villagers get inch-wise, so we'll see if that's enough. I don't have that many large bass, so I wanted to save them, and I figured 24 was good enough, right? Like if the large bass goes from like what, 19 to 27, that's like pretty decent. I'd need really good luck to beat it. I'd rather save more for next week. So that was that. The store, we didn't get anything new at the store today. We did get 1 new gyroid. However, we only got 2 out of the 3 gyroids. I don't know where the last one is. There's a couple places I didn't look, and it's possible it could just be chilling there. But next time I'll look there. I was just focused on turnips more. Speaking of turnips, 94 bells, not amazing. And finding Joan took a while. And I got her in the 1 acre, which wasn't a normal one, so I had to bring money there. Well, it kind of was. It's one of the ones I have money in, but not enough. So I had to bring money there. I got like 13, almost 14 inventories, I think. And then I just couldn't get her in another good acre. So I bought 2 more inventories. So we probably spent like 2.2 mil, maybe. That's my guess. But I have an idea. I'm going to try to see if I can like manipulate Joan's spawn. If I can figure that out, it would be amazing. And I'd be very happy. And life would be beautiful. So we're going to see if I can do that. That's one of my goals. I'm going to try to do some stuff for next weekend to see. But yeah. So that's one of my goals. The other goal, finish the trees. So I did like replant some of the regular saplings, like regular trees that aren't fruit trees. I replanted some of the ones in the acres I don't want, and I also removed some of them in the acre directly south of my house. And then I planted 5 more saplings in that little cluster of all my new like regular trees in the acre to the right. So I did my tree work, and I stopped buying saplings for maybe 2 days, but I shouldn't have because I still need more. But I think like in a week and a bit, we should be done with maybe 2 weeks, just for like the trees to actually grow too. I don't know. Basically, like, in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, I think the trees should be set for a while, if not ever. So that'll be good. So yeah, the trees are done. I did a little bit like of just swapping big festive for small festive trees in my house. I need to really like display the Gulliver items in a different house so I have more space in my house and the score doesn't get affected as much. I'm paranoid, and the gyroids need to be dealt with too. So I think I need to like get creative with how I'm doing things. I need to change things up. I think like my second character has Wendell, Sahara, and Gracie stuff in the basement. And I guess they could have Gulliver stuff in the main floor, potentially. And then an item set like the jingle stuff. I feel like it's too big in the main floor to have an item set. I feel like it looks better in the smaller rooms, honestly. So maybe that'll be upstairs. And then I can display the Gulliver stuff in the main floor. And then it'll be like, oh, Gulliver, Gracie. Actually, that makes like, I was going to say canonically speaking, but that's not really the right word. But if we're thinking of like categorization, there are 5 main visitors, and red gives you regular furniture, so there's no need to display that, right? You can just order it again. But Gulliver, Gracie, Wendell, and Sahara don't. So if I have the basement for all of them, and then Gulliver's upstairs, I think that actually makes the most sense. And then I have the upstairs, and that's where the jingle stuff can go. Now, I guess the other problem with that is like, what about the camp items? Because those are unique too. I feel like I have to display every unique item. But that's another thing. I think if I use the second house for all the visitors, that saves me some stuff, and then I can go from there. So if I use like the second house for Gulliver and all the visitors, and then just put one of the furniture sets upstairs, then the other 3 special furniture sets, there's 3 furniture sets: Spooky, Harvest, and Jingle. Each of those goes upstairs in one of my other characters' houses. My upstairs has like a model map of my entire town. My basement, I don't know if it'll be something else, it'll all be gyroids. Problem is 64 gyroids is in one basement, and you need like 2 basements worth to display them all. So I guess I could use other basements potentially. My third character's basement's all storage though right now for tickets. So once the raffle tickets are done, then that could get displayed. So maybe the 4th character I should display all the other items in. Maybe like all the Tortimer specific items that aren't models and all the other stuff. I could just display them like out, not like set up nicely, just on display, and that might just be how it has to be. But I think now I have the idea. And having the idea is half of the thing, right? So if I've done my work on the trees, now I just have to buy saplings and make sure that they grow. So then maybe in the next few days, assuming I don't get a spike and have to spend tons of time doing that, I could organize and move the Gulliver stuff from my house to my second character's house, and then move the Jingle stuff upstairs. And then everything will be nice, and I'll have way more space in my house. Then I still have to deal with all the gyroids that are flooding my house. But that should be less of a concern. I just don't want tons of my stuff in my house because I'm really paranoid about like my item luck getting messed up. And there's no way to really check it aside from just checking every day to be like, yeah, does this seem right? Also, yes, I've just been yapping here, ready to quit for like however, whatever. I got things in my mind, clearly. Then the other thing is like hometown day, because my day is on the last day, so I'm thinking maybe I should make a 5th town and reset until the day is after the 28th. I would probably do the next 2.5 weeks to be done before the raffle, just in case I don't get the fan on any of my 4 towns. So I need to like think about doing that if I want to do that. Think of another naming scheme and a town name and all that. And yeah. So I think that's what I have for today. Anyways, it's been like 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's right, like 2 back-to-back 2-hour streams. Crazy weekend for me, but I got a lot done, so I'm happy. Right, the camp stuff's done. More turnips. Did some tree work, and then like in the next few days, if I can do some reorg, more tree work, and then figure out like trying to manipulate Joe and Spawn, then I can move on to like making a new town potentially. Anyway, that's my plan. That's what I've done. So yeah, the gist of it is I bought probably 2.2 mil of turnips. I worked on my trees today. Maybe we'll win the fishing tourney, hopefully. I would like to. 24 inches might not be enough. And yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.